Hello everyone, it's Dashabella and welcome back to Star Equestrian. Happy spooky season folks, because of course as you all know it is October and for a lot of people out there, everyone's celebrating the spooky season. And surprisingly enough, I say surprisingly, we are celebrating it in Star Equestrian too. I can't believe it, guys. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but we actually have something kind of going on in Star Equestrian for Halloween, because last year we got nothing, okay? And I have proof, okay? Like, as you can see right here, there is a cauldron stirring itself. There's no one there. No one's doing anything. The cauldron is stirring itself, and we have a lot more things like this in game, but I can't believe it, guys. We are actually having, I guess, like, our first event. Look, we even have cracks in the ground. So there's a lot of stuff I want to show you guys, because it is not just a bit of an environmental change. Oh my gosh, you guys can kind of see some of the stuff in the background. I can't wait to go through all that stuff with you guys. But yeah, aside from the stuff that's kind of changed for the in-game environment, you're probably wondering, is there a special event happening in-game? Like, do we have anything new, seasonal quests and achievements? And unfortunately, as I'd love to say we do, we unfortunately don't have that kind of content yet, okay? We got a pretty new environmental update, I suppose. The whole world didn't change. As far as I could tell, there were some changes to Heartside, which is where we are now. And then there were also some minor changes to Agricola, because I did see some things in Agricola, and then there are a couple of special, is that what I'm going to call it? There's like some special things out on the water. I'm going to show you. I saw them on accident this morning when I was training my horses for races, and I was like, what is that? It was so cool. I can't wait to show it. But yeah, so let's talk about the update. What did the Halloween update bring to Star Equestrian, aside from the visual changes that we are currently seeing in-game? So, along with this update, I'm pretty sure you guys saw this on my screen already, we have our second ever limited time offer horse. And it's a Halloween themed horse, as you could tell. So we have the Haunted Stable, which, just like the Luminous Frisian, which was our previous banner, this banner is only going to be around for 30 days. And obviously the reward for this is a horse and pet combo. So here's the horse. So this is the skeleton puppy and the, oh my gosh, it's not going to show me the Arabian's name now, is it? Haunted Arabian. There we go. Sorry. I can't read today because I haven't had enough coffee. But yeah, so we have a brand new banner, and there was a significant addition to this banner that has surprised a lot of people. This banner has pity. I'm not joking, guys. This banner has a pity system in it, and I was like, what is this? They actually did it. So with the banner, you are guaranteed the Arabian and the pet after 20 rolls. Unlike the Luminous Spirit banner, where there was no pity, it was purely random when you were going to get that horse. Now they have a hard cap for all players. If you are incredibly unlucky, you are guaranteed to get this horse after 20 rolls. Now, to be fair, that is still quite expensive. I did the calculations. If you wanted to do this as cheaply as possible, and this is without a discount, okay? This is without the double gems. You'd be paying $366 worth of gems to get this Arabian. That is if you're incredibly unlucky. Now, for some people, I know when we had the Luminous Spirit banner, there were some people that were pulling more than 20 pulls to get the Luminous Spirit. So this is already a much better change. It is more consumer friendly, because now at least if you are saving up gems and you manage to save up enough gems to do 20 rolls and you really want a horse, you are now guaranteed for this Arabian, okay, because I checked all the other banners. There's no pity anywhere else. There's none for the Winged Stable. There is none for these. It is purely for the Arabian and the skeleton puppy. My personal opinion, okay, oh, you guys can't see the puppy because I'm kind of blocking it. Hang on, let me move. So yeah, here's the combo together. So if you, just like the Luminous Spirit, if you manage to get the horse, you will also get the pet. There is no way that you are just randomly going to get the horse and no pet, or just the pet and no horse. It doesn't work that way. You're guaranteed to get the pair. And the banner is, I think, more or less the same like the Luminous Spirit. So 5% chance, which very, very low chance of getting this horse, okay? Unfortunately, that's just how it goes for Star Equestrian. 5% chance to get the horse. If you don't get the horse, then you have normal odds for all the other horses. So 10% chance for a fantasy, 20% chance for a 5-star horse, and 65% chance for a regular 4-star, which is gonna annoy some people because I know for some people like 2,500 gems, it's pretty expensive to do a summon already, and to get a 4-star horse, it would annoy some people, and I don't blame them, okay? Let's have a look at the Arabian and the puppy together, because I know some people are gonna want to know the stats. So Haunted Arabian, this is our newest 6-star, sorry. It's a 6-star horse. Sorry, it's like the Luminous Spirit. So the newest 6-star horse to be added to the game. Now, this horse does have a couple of pros, some benefits if you do get this horse. So first things first, right off the bat, it's got some really great stat distributions. It's got 100 speed, 100 acceleration, 75 jump and stamina, and 70 agility. So surprisingly, this horse is pretty balanced. It's got stat points in the stats that it really needs, and then everything else, like, okay, it's in the 70s, but it's still workable. Like 75 stamina, agility, and jump, all of this stuff is absolutely workable. It is not like if it was 50 points, for example, for one of these stats, then that's when you start to be like, okay, maybe this horse is going to struggle in races or show jumping or cross country, yada, yada, yada. So stats for the Arabian are really nice. When it comes to the abilities, this horse has 3 abilities. This horse is also 1 mastery. So when you get this horse, you get everything here, okay? There's no 5 mastery rubbish. So if you get the horse, you're Gucci. So out of all 3 abilities, only 2 of them are going to be important because the other one doesn't really help actually. I mean, it's good if you're not that great at competitions, but the other 2 are great. The first one, as you can see on the top, it has Evercharge, and this is a really great ability because this horse is already fast. So every time you dash, this horse is going to get faster. So really great candidate for cross country with this. Might not be so helpful in show jumping because in show jumping you kind of don't want to be going too fast all the time, and in a lot of cases you don't get the boost. So already makes this a really great cross country horse. This ability, Second Life, this one could be really interesting. Being able to basically recover stamina instantly if you run out of it is quite good actually in some cases. Like you can really push this horse to its limits in certain disciplines. And this will also benefit you in races because, you know, you still need to regenerate stamina. So not too bad. I still definitely prefer this first ability. The last ability is the one where I'm just like kind of a side eye. This is probably like a waste of an ability. So the Night Glow also has the same ability. Don't slow down when hitting obstacles in show jumping and cross country. Instead, gain some stamina. Now, some people are going to look at that and be like, oh, okay, that sounds pretty interesting. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, that ability is rubbish because if that ability let you crash through things and you still got jump points, because if you crash through stuff with that ability, you still get a fault, it's not going to help you in the least for leaderboards. To me, it just kind of feels like a waste of an ability. If you guys like this ability, I'm so sorry. I just can't find the value in this ghost form ability. Now, aside that, you've got the extra experience gain, which is nice. This horse gets bonus experience for acceleration, which is not that bad because it is quite difficult to get acceleration experience. I know that the best course to get experience for acceleration is one of the last Agricola races. It is this one. I know everyone does this one. Galloping Out of Time. This is one of the few courses that gives you acceleration. So it's going to help you level that stat up, but in a lot of cases, people, and myself included, would much rather be able to earn speed faster because compared to acceleration, I'd rather be able to level up a horse's speed as fast as I can rather than acceleration in a lot of cases. But if someone else prefers acceleration, this horse would be great for you because I actually think this Arabian has a lot of potential to be a really good competition horse. And the other two abilities, bareback riding, wild mode, there isn't actually a lot going for this Arabian. The one thing I guess that's really carrying it is just the way that it looks. So I'm not sure what the theme of this horse is supposed to be. Like, I know it's kind of spooky, ghostly. I'm not sure what kind of vibe I'm kind of getting from this. I'm just the mane and tail makes me think of kind of like Frankenstein, werewolf kind of thing, maybe even like a vampire. But then you see like the green and black body and all the embellishments and the glowingness on it. And I'm just like, is this, I don't know, is it supposed to be like a gothic Arabian? Like I know it's called a haunted Arabian. But yeah, I'm kind of struggling to put my finger on what the theme for this horse truly is. Because if I were to design a horse for Star Equestrian for Halloween, for example, I'd kind of look at this and I'd be inspired to maybe do like a zombie horse instead. Like I love the glowing green stitches. I think that's such a really cool detail. The chains, which these are not actually chains, these are painted onto the texture of the horse. So these will not move or anything. It probably doesn't make a sound. It's okay. I don't know what this is going to look like when you put tack on it. It might look a little weird because at the moment we don't have any like spooky Halloween themed tack, you know? Like anyone that knows the game, like all of our tack is very like bright and vibrant, or it's like a very plain and vanilla. It's not, we have a lot of fantasy style tack, but we don't have anything that isn't like very like fantasy. Oh gosh, I don't know what the word I'm trying to find for this is, but it's just like magical fantasy. I would have thought, you know, like maybe for an event like this, I brought my nightclub out on purpose because it's, you know, it's Halloween. And to give you an example of what some of my tack looks like on a Halloween horse, like nothing really matches, you know, like I could take all this stuff off. And I think the black tack would probably look way better. I put purple because I really did not know what to wear on this horse. Like, yeah, this is my night glow with like nothing on it. And this already looks better. I'd prefer if there's like nothing on it, to be honest. So to think that my night glow looks like this and then the Arabian is coming into the game. And don't get me wrong, okay? I do like the design, even though like the actual inspiration behind the horse, like I can't pick it up. Maybe someone else out there has a bigger brain than I do. Please enlighten me on what this theme is supposed to be. Like haunted. What is haunted to you? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, I know some people already have this Arabian. And the saying on the server so far is people have been getting this Arabian within their first 3 summons or within, I think, like 10 summons. I haven't heard anyone yet going beyond 10 summons, but I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be someone on the server that gets it because that did happen quite a lot, I believe, with the Luminous Spirit banner. So just be careful when you roll for this horse, guys, because the odds for getting this, just like the Luminous, is incredibly low. So keep your expectations very realistic when you try to roll for this. If you ask me for my personal opinion on whether this horse is any good to roll for, if you already have any horses, like fantasy horses that are already your competition horses and they're leveled up, I probably would not suggest getting this horse. But if you're someone that is newer to the game, or maybe you are unlucky and you don't have a good fantasy horse for competitions, then yeah, I actually think this might be a pretty good horse for you because it has solid stats. It's got 2 abilities that are pretty realistic, and you only need 1 copy. But keep in mind, this horse could be a little expensive if you are on the unlucky spectrum when trying to roll for this horse, okay? $366 to be exact if you are that unlucky. Now, aside from the horse, the puppy pet. I did have some choice words to say about this puppy pet. So we have the skeleton puppy, which is our second ever 6-star pet to be introduced to Star Equestrian. And as you can see, it's a skeleton dog. Here it is. Am I blocking it? No. Okay, so here's the little puppy pet. You know what? I'm just gonna hide myself because I feel like I'm blocking the screen today. This is supposedly a 6-star pet. It is a reskinned puppy, basically. So they've just decided to put the skeleton model instead. The animations, I believe, are more or less the same as the standard puppy. And I took a look at the pet tricks for this. And I'm gonna, like, this pet is not worth it. I think I'm gonna have to say it bluntly. This puppy, in my personal opinion, is not really worth it. Firstly, it's a 6-star pet, but this pet comes with no unique abilities. It's got, I think, the same, it's got the same abilities, tricks. It has the same tricks as the standard dog. The only difference is that for this puppy, it's got the skeleton model, which, in my personal opinion, this should have been a 4-star pet. I don't think this should have been a 6-star. Aside from just the visual appearance, this pet does not make me want it at all. Another pet peeve of mine is the fact that its ears are also made of bone and they're flappy, and I'm just like, okay, I get it if you have to put ears because maybe just having the skull with no ears looked scary, because keep in mind there are children that play this game, but could you have done something else instead of putting these like fake bony ears? Could you have maybe like pretended that it was like stitched fabric, and maybe you could put like a little ripped t-shirt on the puppy instead? Like, so something's got to give, because yeah, it doesn't make it look that great. Maybe someone else likes it, but I kind of feel like this puppy is just super underwhelming. People obviously are going to be rolling for the horse. The puppy is just like a bonus. I would only, okay, if I ever get this horse and pet, just saying, if I ever get this, I will only ever use the puppy for Halloween. Aside from that, I'd rather use all my other pets, just because I feel like this dog is just, I don't know, it's not my thing. It's not my thing, but it's probably someone else's thing out there. If you like this puppy, let me know. Maybe I'm just a big hater and someone does love this little skeleton puppy. But the ears, guys, I'm sorry. The ears are like driving me bonkers. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Haunted Arabian and the skeleton puppy. Personally, I kind of feel like this horse and puppy is more of like a collector's kind of horse and pet set, which if you're somebody and you like collecting all the horses in Star Equestrian, you're gonna love this. I actually think it's a really nice collector's horse, but functionality wise, it kind of works and it kind of doesn't work. Like, I think there are definitely some other horses that are probably better than this one, and knowing how Star Equestrian is in general, there's always going to be power creep. The next best horse is going to be the next best thing, and all the older horses are going to slowly fall out of favor because that's just how things work in gacha games. That's how they kind of keep you pulling for all the new stuff, because the new stuff is always going to be better than the old stuff. Let's be realistic. So with that said, I want to take you guys on a bit of a tour because I think it is starting to get a little bit dark in my game. It is not super dark yet. The Halloween stuff, in my opinion, definitely looks better in the dark, like when it is nighttime. But here it is so far. This is outside, and you can see we've got some decorations. Oh, I love the cauldrons, the pumpkins, the candles, and even the horses have these cute little witch hats. Which, by the way, I'm going to mention, there was a bit of a crime that happened with this update. We did not get any costumes, like nothing at all. We don't have witches' hats or anything. So if you want to dress up for Halloween in Star Equestrian, we don't have the option. I kind of feel like it was such a missed opportunity to just like, I don't know, give everyone a free witch hat for Halloween and let us like dress up our horses. Like, again, just such a missed opportunity for us to not have Halloween themed tack, because we have all this magical tack and we don't have anything where we can like dress up and match all of this Halloween stuff. Like, I think it's kind of crazy. So yeah, here's the town hall. There's a cat that now sits next to the town hall, which I think is just is so adorable, guys. So adorable. There's a grimoire next to the cat, which it has a black eye on it. That could have been a really cool decoration to have, you know, just have some like spooky stuff on our horses. At the top, oh my gosh, I noticed it this morning. I have to switch to a Pegasus for this. Let's go for Stormwing. Oh my gosh, you're kind of ugly looking today, Stormwing. I'm so sorry. I was training him. At the top of the town hall, there's like ravens or crows just like all out evacuating the tower. I don't know what's happened, or I don't know what this is. Maybe at night there's like a Dracula or something that comes out of the thing. I don't know. It would have been so cool, imagine, because there's a day and night cycle. Oh my gosh, in Star Equestrian. How cool would it be if they actually hid like a coffin with Dracula in it, and then at nighttime he comes out and starts chasing people? That would be so fun. But yeah, there's none. There's a chest I need to collect here. There we go. Oh, by the way, I've kept my night suit on because I was like, okay, it's Halloween. Maybe I'm just gonna pretend to be like a headless horseman. I can't get rid of my head. Okay, I tried to figure out a way to make this work, and at best I could like put my helmet on because this does come with a helmet. Wait, where's my helmet? Okay, here we go. I need to change the color for this, otherwise it's not gonna work. Like, I could do this, but I kind of like my head too. Maybe I'll just use this for the rest of the video. I don't know. But yeah, this is my cosplay for Halloween, I guess, because we have so few options in Star Equestrian. So yeah, the cracks go all out to the Heartside Arena. It might be too early for it now, but there are actually ghosts in Star Equestrian. That's right, guys. There are actually ghosts in this game. So this morning I logged on and I updated my game. And when it hit to nighttime, there were ghosts flying around the rooftops of some of the buildings in Heartside. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? I thought that was so cool. Just, again, having these little details. We've never had this before. The only event we had last year was for Christmas, where we had like a literal Christmas tree, and that was it. Oh, sorry. And a couple of snowmen. I'm so sorry. Okay, we did have a couple things for Christmas, but nothing too big. Hopefully in this video I can show you guys the ghost, because I really liked the ghosts. So yeah, this is Heartside. These were like all the big major changes. It was mostly like in the town square. It wasn't just Heartside though, okay? So if we head on over, let's actually go to Agricola first, because I know Agricola, I don't know if some people have noticed. Oh, okay, wait, you can kind of see them. All right, I'm going to show you this instead. We have giant krakens attacking the coastline. I saw these on accident when I was training my horses, because it's not just here, it's also like on any coastline where there's like a dock or a boat. And look at that, guys, like giant inflatable krakens attacking the ships. I'm like so for this. At first I was like, did my game glitch when I saw these krakens? And I was like, oh my gosh, no, they're actually real. So yeah, those are a thing, which I thought was brilliant. I've never seen giant inflatable krakens in a game before, so loved that decoration. Not just that though. Hang on, let me keep an eye out on the rooftops, because we also had some really cute decorations on the Agricola rooftops. They do have a couple of like small decorations here and there, but there's like one in particular. Oh my gosh, here it is. No, don't go down. Oh my gosh, Stormwing, you have one job. Look at this. Okay, wait, I have to jump on the rooftop. Don't fall down. Oh, you goof. You goof. Okay, we're here. Look at that, guys. There's a witch that's crashed into the rooftop, and her broom is there too. Oh my gosh, I saw it for the first time and I was like, oh my gosh, is this a massive Easter egg? There we go. Is this like an Easter egg for something? Because I was like, oh my gosh, is this supposed to mean something? But then I looked around, okay? So that's not the only witch that has crash landed. There are a few witches. There's one here below us, and I think there's another one over here somewhere. So I spotted like 3 witches. There could be more. Oh, there's one here. Okay, here's another one. But they're all over the place, like these witches and their feet just sticking out of the cracks. Like I thought that was so adorable and so like spanking cute. Oh my gosh, I kind of love the decorations that they have for all the different areas. Unlike Heartside, so Agricola didn't get as many decorations. Like there were some things, like I've seen some cauldrons here and there, some pumpkins. But most of the decorations for Agricola seem to be for the race. So we've got like 2 cauldrons here, and I think that actually might be it. I do remember something else actually being up at the lighthouse, but it's not as decorated as Heartside, which, to be fair, I think kind of makes sense because most people, and myself included, I spend most of my time in Heartside. Like I very rarely like stay in Agricola because a lot of players don't actually have access to Agricola, and I like hanging out at Heartside because everyone can hang around at Heartside. Before anyone asks, by the way, there's no decorations at Bronco as far as I could tell, or I don't think there were anyway, because I kind of flew around and I tried to look for stuff. But I think just the fact that it's a VIP exclusive area and very few people hang out here anyway, that they probably didn't bother to decorate it, which is fine. And you know what? Let's fly around the Redwoods because I do want to see if there were any decorations added here. Because like if there's, of all the places, okay, of all the places to decorate and to make Halloweeny, I actually think the Redwoods would have been the best place to decorate. But so far, not getting any good vibes here. It just looks like the Redwoods. I would have loved to have turned this into like a haunted forest. Maybe there's like some more bears roaming around. I know some people would hate that, but just again, you know, just to add to the Halloween kind of theme that we have for October, because again, this is like our first time we're actually kind of celebrating Halloween in Star Equestrian. The only thing missing is really just having a proper event for the players, you know, like extra Halloween exclusive quests that we can do every day. Just something. Like I'd be totally happy if we got access to a Halloween quest line that would, oh, I faulted. Okay. I don't know what happened there. But I'd love to get a Halloween quest line where we'd actually be able to unlock like Halloween tack that we could wear over our actual tack. So if we wanted to have that Halloween look, we'd, you know, just chuck it over our current tack set. Because we don't have any like tack pieces in this game that overlay our functional tack. Like if you want to wear a certain tack set, you have to wear it and bear all of the stats it gives you, which is kind of sad. Like what if I want to be like all purple and pink when I race, but then I can't because I lose all of my stat bonuses, you know? Like how's that fair? Give me fashionable tack, please. Okay, we need fashionable tack. I want to have my horse wearing armor. I want to be able to have a proper Halloween set. But I have to say, you know, the Halloween stuff that we have gotten so far, it's a step in the right direction. I just really, really, really think the cherry on top for this event, it really would have been nice to just get, you know, some bonus quests. I already checked in case anyone is wondering. It's just the usual stuff, you know, usual quests, dailies. Yeah, I just really wish we would have a proper Halloween event to look forward to, especially for the players that have basically just been stuck doing endgame content for the majority of the game now, because Star Equestrian does not take very long to finish at all, especially if you know what you're doing. Like if I started a brand new account, I think I'd be able to finish the storyline within like a week. And the reason why I say a week is because you need time to train your horses to get them up to like a certain level. It is really not that hard to level up in this game. So I just would have loved some extra content. It would have benefited all the free-to-play players. It would benefit the paid players because we'd be able to enjoy the content too. So come on, Foxy, just a little bit more, you know? It's not quite Halloween yet. So maybe like next week, they're gonna just chuck in 1 or 2 quests every day that we can do just for a couple of little extra gems, just to be like, here you go guys, happy Halloween. This is on us, thank you. Because I know people, and probably myself as well, we will be pulling on this Arabian banner. Speaking of the haunted banner, I do quickly want to mention something. I did mention this in a previous video, but if you haven't watched my last 1 or 2 videos, I'm going to mention it now. So because we have the haunted stable, I made a prediction, I think it was like my last video or 2 videos ago, that the next double gem sale is bound to happen sometime this month. And so my recommendation, guys, if you want to try for the haunted Arabian, I would wait, because firstly, the banner has just come out. We had a double gem sale when the Luminous Spirit banner launched 2 months ago. And I suspect the exact same thing is going to happen here for the haunted Arabian banner. So guys, if you really, really want this horse, or if you really just want to buy gems, hold off. I suspect it's going to happen like next week. If it's not next week and it randomly happens this weekend, then yay, I suppose. But I do think we're going to be getting double gems next week, or at least sometime this month. And then if it doesn't happen, then I see what you're doing here, Foxy, I guess, you know, trying to throw people off. But this is my prediction, so please hold on to your money. There is literally no rush to get this brand new horse. It is around for 30 days, okay? It's around for 30 days. Just chillax, wait. Once the double gems drop, if they do, then you will be able to get this horse for cheaper, okay? Trying to save your money here, okay? You don't need to splurge. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for the Halloween update. I'm kind of waiting for the ghosts to appear, but it's still like too bright. I actually can't believe it's still so bright in game. But since we're still waiting, I thought it's time to show you guys what all of my lovely little unicorns look like, because they're all fully grown. Super excited to show them off because, again, I have the full mastery for them. So I can show you guys the rainbow mane and tail, the rainbow horn. Some of them turned out super adorable, guys, okay? Guys, look at this pink Arabian. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. Let me take off the... Okay, the mane is fine. It had a white mane and tail, and then I think, yeah. So this Arabian ended up getting the mane and tail from the Arabian parent, and obviously the facial marking from the parent as well. But aside from that, like, this horse turned out really, really nice. But then I thought, like, okay, wait. Do I add a pink mane and tail? And I added them, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Like, look at that, guys. There's even this, but I think this one's a little bit too bright. This like baby pink mane and tail. Oh my gosh. I am so in love with this Arabian. And I think I remember someone last week saying I should name this Arabian Cotton Candy. And I'm going to do that right now, actually. I need to rename this horse. It seriously just looks like cotton candy. Does it not? Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful Arabian. I really like this Arabian, guys. Super, super love this. And I just love that it's got that special mane and tail style. And then, since we're here anyway, here is the rainbow mane. And it looks really good as well, especially on a pink base horse. Like, look at it, guys. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Let me do the tail as well. Where's the tail? Here it is. So weirdly enough, the rainbow mane and tail is a specific style. And I didn't know this originally. And you can't put the rainbow color on any other mane and tail, unfortunately. So if you were hoping to have a long rainbow mane and tail, like if you wanted to use this mane, which I know is super popular right now, you can't make this rainbow colored at all. Everyone's double checked. It was kind of sad, not gonna lie. So yeah, if you wanted to have a rainbow mane and tail that wasn't this style, I'm sorry guys, it is just like not a thing. But the rainbow mane and tail, like, it does look nice. I do like the way that they've chosen these pastel colors and the way they partitioned them in the mane as well. There's like this one really long purple curly streak that I keep looking at it and I'm like, oh, that looks delicious. Like, I could eat that. I'm not weird, okay? And then the horn. So the horn is an accessory. So here's the rainbow horn. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. This would be so nice, I think, on a black horse. You think? Actually, maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm visualizing this on a black Arabian. Sorry, a black unicorn. And I think this would look so nice. Like white, okay. White with rainbow, I think is like too standard, but black with rainbow, oh yeah, definitely really nice. This was our first fail. I did change the mane and tail because I could not stand the yellow, okay? Unfortunately, when I got older, the yellow didn't get much better. So here is the unicorn as is. Now, obviously, it's not bad, okay? Like, the yellow is not terrible, but I think it would have looked way nicer if I got, like, a very pale yellow unicorn. Then I think it would have looked nice because it kind of does look a little bit golden. But on this, like, brown roan kind of thing, like this chestnut roan, red roan, definitely not my kind of thing, guys. Just, I'm so sorry. I had to change it to this brown. Yeah, this like already brown. That already looks way better, and I think it matches the legs too. So there, this is definitely gonna stay. I did change it to like a different mane style before. I'll change it back anyway. But this unicorn, I think, turned out way better than I originally anticipated. Like, I love the really dark red on its legs. Like, this horse is really pretty. I'm just not a fan of whatever, like, roaning or graying. I think it's gray. Maybe that's what's kind of happened to this horse. Maybe it's like kind of graying and then it's just got the dark legs. Maybe that's what's happened. But I do like this red. It is a really, really pretty red. So this was the one that had the very interesting facial markings, which I still don't know what this is supposed to be exactly, but it's definitely different. Would have been cool if like that little, you know, there's like that spot there. It would have been cool if that spot was higher up and then the horn came out of the head. I think that would have been really cool, but my imagination is a little bit too wild today. The mane was like that, and then the tail ended up just being a plain tail. I changed up a little bit because I wanted something a bit different. And I think this was the natural color. Yeah. So this is the natural color for this horse. It's okay. It's just a chestnut unicorn, which, I mean, it's not amazing. I think if you like chestnut unicorns, then you'd probably like this horse. But I probably would have liked this horse better if it wasn't a unicorn, to be completely honest. I think it would have been fine as like a regular horse, but it's Havarti. Oh, okay. I've kind of dressed Havarti up. Hang on. Let me reset this horse so you guys know exactly what it looked like when I originally got it. Okay, so here's Havarti. This is not its name. Okay, I'm definitely changing. But here's my purple Frisian. And guys, I got lucky. Look at that. I got lucky. I got the mane. I also got the tail. Oh my gosh. I love this horse. The fact that I got the braided mane and tail on this. So Havarti already, to me, is such a special unicorn. And then I did change the mane, okay? I think I could do this, okay? I could do the rainbow updo. So it would look like this, which, okay, it looks nice, but I think personally I liked the braided look a lot more, just because that's kind of what made Havarti a little bit special to me. The fact that she managed to get, or he, I don't know, this horse as a gender. I don't want this horse to just look plain, okay? It's like it's what made it special. So I ended up settling for, oh my gosh, hang on, default, there we go. I settled, I think, for this purple and white mane and tail color. And look at that, guys. Look at that. That looks really nice. I could change it again because it does look a little light, but we don't get a lot of options for purple because I wasn't a fan of the dark purple because it's too blue. This is also a little bit too blue. A lot of the purples are a bit too blue. I think this one was probably the perfect match. Not really. There's no purple that actually matches this. So yeah, I'm going to stick with this one. I think it's nice as is, but I do super love this purple unicorn look. This is definitely the horse I'm going to be using for my Pegasus breeding. I actually made okay, hold on. Speaking of Pegasus breeding, Alicorn breeding, I'm going to make a big announcement on that because I discovered something. I'm also not 100% certain if this is true. So if I am wrong, let me know in the comments. But I heard people say if you want to do Alicorn breeding, you have to use the same breeds. And I was like, what? Like, thank goodness I didn't breed any other like breeds for my unicorns. Otherwise, I'd be in so much trouble trying to breed my first Alicorn. So yeah, if anyone could like verify that information or like debunk it if it is wrong, let us know in the comments, because not many people have done Alicorn breeding, and this does seem like very crucial information if you want to do Alicorn breeding in general. So yeah, if that's a thing, like I only learned about that I think today or yesterday, and I was like, my jaw was on the ground. Okay. To anyone that has mixed their Arabians and their unicorns and their Pegasi, and they don't have a matching pair, good luck trying to breed an Alicorn, because yeah, that is definitely going to be a bit of an issue. So yeah, those are all of my unicorns. Yeah, I think we're breeding Havati. Havati is definitely going to be my breeding unicorn. The only thing left, okay, for my Pegasus breeding project is I need one more Pegasus. So I have Finch, Pumpkin Spice, Stormwing, and Toast. I need one more Pegasus. But to make that last Pegasus, I'm going to be breeding another Pegasus. I'm going to be taking Toast this time. And I am looking for a curly maned Frisian. Like, I'm legitimately asking around. I'm asking people, do they have any pretty curly maned Frisians? I'm a little bit picky because this is like my last Pegasus breeding before I do Alicorns. And I really, really want this horse that we get from Toast to be super pretty, and it has to have the curly mane. Fingers crossed, because I'm scared I'm gonna have like the worst luck in the world. But if I can get that curly mane, and then I can breed that curly with my unicorn, and I can get like a curly Alicorn, I'm gonna die, okay? That's like my dream horse. I hope I get it in my first try, but I'm probably jinxing it at this point in time, so please don't listen to me. But that is my dream, okay? So yeah, that's the thing. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for today's spooky video, or as spooky as it can get, because it's not that spooky, okay? We've got some spooky decorations, but it's a PG spooky Halloween kind of thing here in Star Equestrian. I kind of don't know. Thanks for watching another video of Star Equestrian, guys. Super appreciate it. To anyone that's trying to get the Haunted Arabian, best of luck to you guys. I seriously hope you have the best luck possible. I hope you guys get it in your first summon. And if not in your first summon, in your first 3 summons, okay? I believe, because we've got like 30 days left to get this horse, or at least by the time this video comes out, I think it'll be like 28 days, but it's still a month. So we got plenty of time. Just relax. And if you guys are patient enough, be like me, wait for the discount, because I seriously think that discount is going to be happening next week, because I am going to be trying to get this Arabian as well. Fingers crossed it doesn't cost a bomb, but I do want to get it for you guys just so we can kind of showcase this horse. I want to see if we can like change its mane and tail style, but I'm kind of worried it's probably going to be the same as the Luminous Spirit. At least compared to the Luminous Spirit, I do think this Arabian is it's prettier than the Luminous Spirit. No shame, no harm, no foul to anyone that does like the Luminous Spirit. I just think comparing these two horses, like this Frisian to this Arabian, I'd pick this Arabian like 10 out of 10. I actually think this is such a cool looking Arabian. So yeah. Oh wait, is it nighttime? Oh my gosh, are the ghosts out? Yes! Okay, I was gonna end the video, but no, the ghosts are out. I was gonna end the video because it was taking ages for it to be nighttime. But look guys, okay, I can show you the ghosts. Here we go. They only come out at night. So if you guys have turned off the day and night cycle in your game, you guys won't see this. I know the ghosts look a little flat, okay, because they kind of are. They're like 2D ghosts, but I love it, okay? I just like the fact that we have ghosts and the fact that we just get decorations in general. The decorations just look way better at nighttime, guys. Like, look at this. Like, it's sunset. It fits way better. Yeah. Personally, I don't know why they don't just like have the game dark, I suppose, for the entirety of Halloween, so at least we get to like super enjoy the Halloween stuff. And then if people don't like it, then they can just turn it off or something in the settings. I think that would have been like super nice if they did that, but yeah. As always, guys, if you enjoy my Star Equestrian videos, do leave a like on the video so I know that you enjoyed it. And also a big special thank you to all of my channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I super appreciate it. You guys are amazingly wonderful. And to anyone that might be wanting to support the channel as well, definitely consider becoming a channel member because I have some cute little horse emojis that you're going to be able to use on my channel as well as in my live premieres. And I have some super exciting stuff lined up for you this month, especially because it's Halloween. So look forward to that. And to anyone that might be new to the channel, hello there, my name is Dashabella. I'm a virtual equestrian VTuber and I'm dressed up as a knight for Halloween, so don't question my appearance because I look fabulous. But if you enjoy horse games like I do, definitely consider subscribing to the channel because I do a whole bunch of those on my channel and there are going to be some new horse games coming to my channel super soon. So look forward to that one. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I'll see you on my next video. Bye, guys!